So I admit I don't go to the movies much. I just finally saw Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody" movie. Sat down. It was nighttime, summertime. Cause I go binge watching with movies. I think I had a chance to watch it about a week or so ago, and I watched Equalizer 3, and of course I had to watch the Ice Cube movie because it was so much hype. I said I'm gonna come back to the Whitney movie because I wasn't expecting much. And it was a whitewash made for TV movie. They made Stanley Tucci's Clive Davis. They made it look so plush and polished, and the Bobby Brown character and the Robin Crawford character. And they whitewashed a lot of the film. Um they messed up with the timelines with her and Jermaine Jackson because she and Jermaine Jackson had already worked together before her album came out. And they had also um they Saving All My Love was about them and her and Jermaine being together when Jermaine was still married, and that was a big, but it was a low key, it was a remake of Marilyn McCool's song, but it fit. Clive always knew how to get remakes on artists. That's probably one of the best things he can do with marketing. He can always find a song that fits your personality. So he did that, and they made her into America's sweetheart, and they downplayed her, a lot of stuff that was going on with her life, and so on and so forth. And she got used and hustled by people left and right. But I still remember the story about how when she first started, he wasn't really feeling it. It was a photographer actually discovered her and thought there was something there. He really wasn't that big on her at first. And they had a showcase and I think it was some bar or something, and they just were submitting songs. No one saw she was going to become what she became. So, 40 years ago, it's hard to believe when I think about it because her debut album was something else, and she really was a dominant artist. I don't think nobody saw that she was going to become Whitney Houston. It's like, wow. She had done background vocals and she was a model and etc. But no one saw her being a household name, a force that to be reckoned with. I mean, she came out, she dominated, she conquered. She paid, to tell you something, black audiences back in the day used to care. They don't care no more, but they used to care back in the day. They booed her for her crossover success. Whereas nowadays, that's lauded and applauded. I don't know where them folks went, because the days now being a sellout and, or perceived as a sellout, what have you. I was mixed with some of her stuff, but I always knew she was a great talent. Only problem, my thing with Whitney Houston is this, yeah, she belongs with the best of the best, but don't sit there and tell me that her material that she's done, like when I hear Aretha Franklin's box set, don't tell me that it's on the same par. Her talent is, and her dominance is, but some of the material was just kind of, eh. But anyway, we're not getting all